Today's reading is Gazer, an entry from the Monster Encyclopedia book series. A monster with a bizarre appearance, having a single large eye and countless tentacles with eyeballs. They're high-ranked monsters of terrifying power, and their main eye, known as the Wicked Eye, contains powerful magic, perhaps for that reason. Even after all monsters assume the form of women, they retain their characteristic one-eyed form. Spiteful and self-confident, many of them are antagonistic and have an insulting attitude towards people. They enjoy ravaging human men using the Wicked Eye. Many spells can be fired off by the countless eyes that shine alluringly, but out of everything, the ability they're most proud of is hypnotizing those who stare at the eyeballs. Through this, they can erase human hostility and hatred for monsters and implant suggestions such as, I want to be ravaged by monsters, I want to ravage monsters, I want to become a monster. This hypnosis is temporary and wears off with the passage of time, but even desires temporarily induced by this hypnotic suggestion will generally have a lasting impact on the heart once a person has actually tasted it. When they're especially fond of a particular man, by using their main eye, they can place him under an even stronger hypnotic suggestion. Due to that, the feelings of disgust towards the single eye are erased. Instead, the man will feel that the single eye is a sensual and overwhelmingly sexy organ, and single-eyed women are the best reproductive partners. Because of this, man will start to find them attractive to the point of being irresistible with their single eye. Just looking at the single eye will arouse such lust that breathing becomes rough and the lower body becomes so stiff and swollen that it is painful. And then, when they sexually assault a man in such a state, he'll be unable to refuse their advances. After getting a taste of their body like this, and knowing the filthy, persistent pleasure that it induces, the man will become as if he had never had any disgust for single eyes from the beginning, and be completely enthralled. The single eye part of the hypnotic suggestion becomes replaced with the particular female herself, and then she remains in the man's heart in truth, and not just due to hypnotic suggestion. It is rare, but in cases where a man never had any disgust for single eyes from the beginning, in the case where, on the contrary, the man preferred single eyes, the hypnotic suggestion will have such a strong effect that the man's lust will simply go wild. Driven wild and out of control, a man will exhibit such lust and power that he would be mistaken for an incubus, even though he's still human, and he would end up giving in to the desire and ravaging the glorious female before his very eyes. They will be continuously violated until their whole body gets sticky with semen, and their large eye goes out of focus as they are enraptured by the pleasure. In spite of the circumstances of the situation, they have a stupefied look of relief and joy on their face, perhaps because a man accepted their single eye.